after the countdown.
Good day to everybody out there. Welcome back to a second series of Legal Business Mystery Series. With me, Shimandra, as your host from My Legal Software, as well as two other lovely ladies that will help us just educate or go more into detail in regards to navigating remote work. With me, I have Zaina from Gihi and Associates. Hi, Zaina.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
I also have Jessica. Jessica is a director of marketing at My Legal Software and a specialist in everything you need to know about our topic. So, hi, Jessica.
Hello, Shamondre. I'm glad to be back, and it's so exciting because this is the second webinar of this legal business mastery series. So we're helping solo lawyers, technology.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. So basically, our discussion will be more in regards to remote world, how to thrive in a remote world. What we have here is Zaina, who works on a day-to-day basis with this kind of how do I say, remote work. And then we have Jessica, who is the specialist. So what Zaina will be doing is just emphasizing a lot on how it works for their firm and how this makes it life a little easier or much more easier on a daily. So Zaina, if you could just give us a little more detail on remote work policies and strategies.
Thank you, Sharmandre. So as Sharmandre mentioned, the firm I work for has a very extensive remote team. We employ remote caseworkers as well as attorneys based elsewhere. And I would say there are more than 50 such members working for the firm. They span across a wide range of countries. There are employees from the Philippines, from Nigeria, employees from other states working remotely within the US, employees from Honduras, from India. So a very wide mix. And in terms of policies, depending on which department they're working for, and they're trained accordingly to integrate into the US legal system, the way our firm functions, and it makes our life much, much easier. I'm going to go into more detail as Sharmandre asks me specific questions on how we exactly go about doing this. But I can vouch for how well it's working for us.
Awesome. So I do actually have a question for you. You did mention that you have different time zones. Am I correct?
That's correct.
So how does that work? How does it work? Because I mean, you got to deal with your clients on a daily and with the different time zones. How does the communication and the workflow happen there?
So as an immigration law firm, we're working with immigrants who happen to be all over the world. Of course, a huge part of our clientele is based in the US, but their family members are based abroad. So we are a round-the-clock firm, and proudly so. It's thanks to the vision of our principal attorney. We're always working. When one employee is sleeping, there's always another employee awake somewhere. So they're able to contact clients as per their convenience, and gather whatever information that's needed to keep the cycle of our firm functioning smoothly.
Awesome. That sounds actually very interesting. I'm pretty sure just experiencing that kind of a workflow must be exciting, right? I mean, you're
It's
saying people are
absolutely
sleeping while you're
amazing.
working.
Can you imagine coming into work at 9 a.m. and having everything ready, which has been completed overnight somewhere else, and then to be able to review it? And review the work that's been done. And then, of course, we have attorneys based here in the US who have to finalize on everything. And it's their consent, and they're going to be checking for all kinds of compliance, and then it's going to get filed. But to have that system in place allows us to function efficiently with over 19,000 cases that we've had in our firm's history.
Wow, that is a huge number. So I'm assuming the challenges would be what? Because as much as it's a smooth sail and you are saying things are awesome when you get back the next day and workflow is just flowing, right? What kind of challenges do you find yourself facing?
In terms of challenges, I would say it's the training phase. So we do have, so all of our caseworkers are well versed with the law. They're either law students themselves or law graduates, but not necessarily in US immigration law. So they go under extensive training. And in terms of other departments, whether that's the front desk department or the marketing department, they bring their expertise based on those fields. But of course, they have to be trained in how US immigration works, how US family law works, how bankruptcy here works. So it's that initial phase of really investing a little bit of time into your employee and also letting them bring in their expertise into the field. And yeah, and then it is smooth sailing. Yes.
That sounds amazing. I would love to wake up in a place where people did my work the previous day. I guess, you know, the interlinking of getting the work done as a team in that strategy is probably fast, right?
I'm sorry. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Thank you for that, Zaina. Jessica, I need to know a little bit more on how you guys make this work. Because I mean, Zaina's telling me about how awesome it is and how it works for them. But tell me about how you guys put this into play.
All right. Yes. So Yahi and Associates is one of the biggest case study of my legal software when it comes to digitally transforming not just, you know, the case management side, but also the operational side. The solution that we offer also has this audit, and it has a bit of the task management feature. It can also connect people because it's cloud-based. So right now, the Zaina is using it herself to connect tasks and information from different cases, from the client also, because they can access it anywhere thanks to the internet. So yeah, basically, if you don't have the right tool to connect your employees globally, a lot of things could fall under the cracks, and that's not something we want to deal with.
Awesome. Okay, so what you basically saying is people should trust my legal software by assuring that whatever systems they got into place is working. there you just heard it. Zaina is a expert because they're doing it in their day-to-day operations. And Jessica from My Legal Software, she's actually the guru that puts the system into place. So if anybody at any point in time feel like they want to know more in terms of what, how, and where, My Legal Software is the place to go to. 934 Law Tech, or you by all means welcome to go to our page, our website at www.mylegalsoftware.com. Correct, Jessica?
Yes, yes, exactly. We're also streaming across several platforms, so they could, find us on YouTube, Twitter, we're even on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all the major platforms. We're there, and yeah, if they have questions specific to the operational side and also how we digitally transform these small law firms, or you're probably a solo lawyer planning to scale your business, we're here to help.
Thank you, Jessica. I know for a fact that everybody does not think alike and questions would be popping up as we're going along. By all means, feel free to pop those questions across to us so that we can understand what it is that you need clarity on. Contact us on 34 Law Tech, and anybody will answer the phone and they would be able to assist you. Okay, you also by all means just welcome to leave a comment or send us a DM on any of the platforms that was mentioned by Jessica, being Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, even TikTok. We are everywhere. I want more. Zaina, hiring and managing remote staff. What do you guys do and how do you go about doing this? Maybe there's someone out there that's just, recently graduated and felt like, I want to join them. How and what do you do?
We have a very expert HR team in place, and they operate in different countries also, just like our remote team does. So they're very well versed with the hiring practices supposedly in India or in Nigeria, for example. And we rely on their expertise to seek out the best talent, so that we're reliant on caseworkers or members of staff who know what they're doing and are experts in their fields. We rely on technology very heavily. So this is where My Legal Software comes in to make things so seamless for us, because like Jessica mentioned, everything would fall through the crack very quickly if the technology was not cooperating. So that's how we go about it.
The future is technology, and how about not jump on now and start practicing so that when it gets to a point where you don't have a choice, you yourself, you're an expert. However, Jessica works with law firms every single day, and she herself has the experience of where HR gets involved with recruiting remote staff. Jessica, you just want to share a little bit of secrets there with us?
Yes. So when you're recruiting for someone, your standards are not supposed to, adjust to that location. You're still supposed to keep it within what you want them to deliver. So whenever we help our clients, because we also give consultation calls, and of course, this doesn't come for free. However, if they do sign up with us, we don't mind giving them a few of those tips and advice, and of course, a little bit of audit and assessment where we could help them. And for remote work, especially right now, I think the biggest challenge is cybersecurity and compliance. There are a lot of regulations based on which state you are, based on which country you're hiring from. This is going to be a lot of talk if we're going to talk about this today. So if they do want to talk about this, they can book an appointment with us for free. It's on our website. They just click on the schedule a demo, the calendar's there, they could just book it. But basically, just the gist of that, there's a lot of regulations that need to be considered, and also a lot of management of expectations. And at the end of this all, make sure that your data as a company especially law firms and legal practitioners, it has to be safe. It has to be secured. It cannot be, easily copy pasted, downloaded, and that's it. So that's why our software gives that seamless flow of information without, because the trick about having the tools separate from each other, like let's say you have a document management tool here, you have your timesheet here, you have your case management separated, or you're doing it manually and has to be downloaded, uploaded, downloaded, uploaded. It's very tricky to trace if all the files really got through each step of the preparation. So what we offer is a seamless one-stop shop, just click on it. It gets you end-to-end, covers everything down to invoicing, billing, and also to some of the HR tasks, including timekeeping. So you don't really need to worry about a lot of stuff. And imagine the mental load, Jamandre, like, I don't need to think about this, right? So you could now do more on your case strategy. You could now focus on looking back at the hearings, what really happened, what you could have done better, or what you could do better the next time, and get that off of your shoulders. So when you're hiring for a remote staff or a remote team, the tool is just as essential as the staff itself. And this is an investment in itself, because imagine if you have to hire all of your staff from the same region and the same time zone. All of you would be working on the same time, and then when, like Zaina mentioned earlier, when you're asleep, pretty much everybody else is also has stopped working, or it gets a bit tricky. But when you're sharing different time zones, it's helpful. We're not saying that the remote worker is supposed to replace the ones in the where you're based at, but basically it helps.
It's much more
Can I
about
just-
complementing.
Yes,
Complementing each
exactly.
other.
Yes.
See, this piece of the topic makes us all excited. We're all talking at the same time. Yeah. What I wanted to add is this is basically convenient, working smart and not hard. It also takes a little bit of pressure off of the individuals that is physically in your office, and mental health, which makes you get a lot more out of your paralegal, your attorney, and everybody else that is involved in making your firm a success.
Exactly.
Yeah, if that was just me summarizing what you were saying there, Jessica. Sorry, at the moment I was like, boom, light. This is actually a very, very good gesture and strategy to assure that you get to cover all clients that walk through your door and take on more at the same time. No pressure. You being able to give your very best and more at the same time. Right? And Zaina, is that what you guys are experiencing at Kihilo and Associates?
Absolutely, I can vouch for that.
Awesome. That's nice for business as well. So it's a win-win.
This is definitely a win-win. It's what I recommend to every law firm that's capable of making the transition. Really takes you to the next level.
Fantastic. And again, My Legal Software wants to educate, assist, and assure that your firms are built on such a platform where you move forward. Our jobs over here is taking law firms by the hand and assuring that you are a success. Should you be curious, should you have questions that we haven't covered in that little discussion, please contact us. Please, like, we are so hungry to assist you guys that we're willing to have conversations any time of the day that suits you. As we also do know that lawyers are very busy, so we don't want to convenience you, and don't ever feel that you cannot come across at any time suitable for yourselves on 943 Law Tech. as well as any platform. Like Jessica mentioned, she actually reminded me, there is so much platforms, it's ridiculous. You just type in My Legal Software, anyone that pops up, you throw us with questions and we'll answer whatever it is that you need from us, being Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, as well as LinkedIn. Okay, and you can go and have a little bit more of a look on who and what it is that we do on our website, which is www.mylegalsoftware.com. We are so easy. Should you want a specific person to assist you? Yes, Jessica, ask by name and she'll be right there to assist you by all means, or myself, Shimandre. We also have a big support team behind us. If you're not comfortable talking to us, there's someone else's face out there that you haven't seen yet that is by all means waiting for you just to call on us. Okay, now I got another question. I'm very curious, very, very curious. Technology and tools, remote legal practice, everything just sounds, you know, digital. Tell me about the tools in the software that you guys use, Zaina, and how it is convenient. The ones that stands out.
The ones that stand out. Google Suite is obvious. It's the most easiest and well-known, I would say, for most people to use because they're well versed with it. So we use it daily for emails, for video communication, for chatting, for anything that we need urgently. So that's one. My Legal Software, the website itself is our case management software choice. As soon as an employee joins the firm, because it's an all-encompassing software, everybody's trained on the software. So whether that's the front desk team, whether that's the marketing team, the team that's handling all our mails, the caseworkers who are working on applications, everyone is trained on My Legal Software, and it's very quick to learn, as I found out myself. It's very user-friendly. What else do we use? We use Dialpad, which has AI integration in it. That's how we contact our clients. So it gives us a workplace phone number. We're not using our personal cell phone numbers here. And we text them the same way. We use a fair bit of technology is what I would say. It's a high-tech law firm. So yeah, these are some of the main tools we use.
That's 100%. Our software at My Legal Software is user-friendly. It literally allows you to do everything from dealing with your client as they walk through the door, reception over there, to, you know, adding in notes and even changing tickets, tasks.
Absolutely. Even Zoom is integrated on My
Yep.
Legal Software website. Text messages are integrated. So it's, like I said, it encompasses everything.
Timesheets, don't forget timesheets. You know, you don't have to fall around and double check and you know, question and, you know, wonder. Everything is on a click of a button in one place. If you guys want to have a chat with the staff, the rest of your colleagues over there, there's a little chat button there as well. So you don't even have to take your cell phones to work, right?
No, and you get to audit everyone's tasks, whether they are under you or working on the same level as you in the chain. And yeah, it keeps us all accountable. And the hourly billing feature for lawyers especially is integrated, which is very essential. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Now we've been saying colleagues. Don't forget client portals. Your client don't have to come to your offices 24/7 or, you know, go through the effort of getting there on a certain time, you know, no bookings for time. Client portal, tell us about that, Zaina.
The client portal, thank you so much for reminding me about it. So you see, when you take things for granted and they're so smoothly integrated in your daily life, you don't even see it as something that's, you know, like different. I mean, I don't know how other people function without these features. The client portal allows our clients to drop off any necessary documents we need for them. Oh, I forgot your passport copy? Done. They just put it in there. Signature pages, done. You know, everything is smoothly integrated. They can review the stuff that we've prepared for them before we file anything. So the client portal login is excellent. They have their own user login, and yeah, they get to see it.
Awesome. There's one that stands out to me all the time. Despite of all the awesome features that you guys have over there, it's immigration specifically. US, US CIS, right?
Mhm.
I always get that.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
guys.
Yes, USCIS.
There we go. Here we go. Tell them about the integration of those forms because it is integrated, right?
Absolutely. They're all integrated. The latest versions are always up there, and it alerts you if a form is expiring. How cool is that? So
Look at
yeah,
that.
we have everything from the asylum application form to if you're filing for your spouse, for your child, adjusting your status in the country, filing for a U visa, everything, every form imaginable under the USCIS's portfolio is in our system.
Look at how relaxed Zaina is answering that. It's like everything is there, guys. It is there. My legal software got you covered. Jessica, tell us about your software.
Yes. So basically, you heard them right. The data and everything is seamless. The client could just upload things, and you don't need to worry about the privacy to be invaded, and all the data privacy, the cybersecurity, and it's even better because the remote staff could access it from where they are with their own login when they need to and do what needs to be done in terms of documentation, administrative, clerical, all those type of work. And it really helps out the operations. And what I think we have not really emphasized here is that My Legal Software has a lot of integration compatibilities. So if you have a separate tool that we have not mentioned, just give us a message or drop us a call or visit our website. We will make it happen for you with whatever tool you have that you want to be integrated, or if you have a booking system, a payment system for your invoicing, your billing, and also for maintaining, for the remote worker on how you make sure that they also get paid for the work they've done. So all of these, we can help them with the tools that they need to fully transform their operations into remote work, and make sure have that efficiency and enjoy that that convenience and the amount of work that they get done versus if they're not exploring this option.
Awesome. So all that I'm hearing here is that My Legal Software is a unique software that actually comes and do what you want and what you need. Okay, we intend making life easier and making your work more sufficient in terms of a click of a button, right?
Exactly. Yes, you nailed it.
Allow My Legal Software to take you on the hand. Also note, we do not leave you stranded. We walk the journey with you from integrating all your data from one to the other, or assisting training, assuring that you understand exactly how the software works from the beginning to the end, all the way from the client walking through the door to the invoicing, adding, changing tickets and tasks, to closing. If you need our assistance, please contact us on 934 LawTech, or you can look at the website, and the website is www.mylegalsoftware.com. I think, Jessica, you want to say something?
Yes, we have not mentioned about the lead generation system that we have incorporated into the software, wherein we do separate lead generation efforts, and these leads get into our software, and them as a user could claim it. But it's a first come, first serve for the leads. So we currently have a few coming in. So our current users are enjoying that. these leads are pre-qualified. So you don't really need to, deal with scammers or people who don't really answer the phone. So you get that lead, you just click claim, you get into a phone with that lead, you call them, you convert them into your own client. And that also is, a part of the technology helping us out in making things seamless. So like, let's say your front desk could just claim all those leads that they see and then attend through it, then voila, they have additional clients on board.
Awesome. Sounds amazing. I am wondering what's going through your heads out there, lawyers, attorneys, paralegals, whatever your thoughts are, please pop them by and ask us. We want to conversate with you. This is not us enforcing anything upon you. This is us wanting to take you by the hand and ensuring that your firms are as comfortable and productive as possible. For us to come forth into your firm hand in hand with business is a plus. But at this point, our journey is just to assure that you guys are not left behind on the digital side, as that is the future, right?
Yes, exactly.
So if you guys have any questions or you guys would love to have one-on-one conversations with myself, Shimandre, Jessica over there, and everybody else that is connected to our team, please contact us on 943 Lawtech. We've got a webpage, www.mylegalsoftware.com. And by all means, welcome to DM us on any platform whatsoever. Whichever you're comfortable with, you DM us. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And we will be of any services to you. We have a variety of different things that we would love to share with you if you can just give us the time. Once again, I would like to say thank you so much to everybody that's taken the time out to join us on part 2. And as always, we have a lot up our sleeves, so keep waiting and watching. But if you can't wait and watch, call us 943 Lawtech, www.mylegalsoftware.com. Thank you, Zaina, so much for sharing the experiences of your day-to-day over there in Key and Associates. And Jessica over here for giving us the insights of the importance in digital.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's always a pleasure. I've learned so much from you guys, and I'm glad to have shared what my experience has been. Thank you.
You're most welcome. You do us a huge favor by sharing your day-to-day experiences with us. So thank you, Zaina. Okay, thank you everybody else out there. Thanks again. And just a reminder, please